friends, I am Vikas Singh, a business and wellness coach. So today we are going to talk about wealth or money or prosperity. In Indian scriptures, whenever we talk about money, we use the word Lakshmi. So it is not just Lakshmi that we worship on Diwali or in terms of wealth. The concept of Lakshmi is in totality is considered as Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi includes 8 types of Lakshmi. So Mahalakshmi has 8 Swaroop, means 8 forms are explained in Indian scriptures about Mahalakshmi, and we will be talking about these. Once we understand these 8 concept of Mahalakshmi or 8 Swaroops of Mahalakshmi, then we will be having an entirely different perspective towards life. Right now what happens, we run after money, we run after success, we run after these and that thing, because we do not understand holistically what the concept of Mahalakshmi is there. And once we have the concept clarity, we will be able to live a better life. More strong person will be from the inside and outside, will be socially more accepted. So I would request you all to watch this video till the end and apply these theories, these things which you learn in your life, and you will be having entirely different life from now onwards. You will not be able to see the life the way you see after this video, I am 100% sure. And unfortunately it happens that this is something that is not being taught in our educational institution either in India or in other countries also, which should be considered, because without understanding the entire concept of Mahalakshmi, if we chase Lakshmi or if we chase money or success, then that will go into unidimensional or one-dimensional, and it will be absolutely absurd. Our life will be wasted. So stick with me for the entire video. It will really help all of us to understand the entire concept. So when it talks about Mahalakshmi, the first Swaroop or the first form of Mahalakshmi has been explained as Bhrigu Suta. Bhrigu was a rishi, a sage in India who was highly respected. And Bhrigu Suta means Bhrigu ki beti, the daughter of Bhrigu. So when first form of Lakshmi comes, or first form of Mahalakshmi comes in your life, it should come as a daughter of a wise man, or a wisdom of a wise man, a wisdom of a sage who is highly elevated. So first, when you start chasing your career, your success, the first thing you should understand that you should make a wise man, a wise person as your mentor, a rishi or a sage or a guru or a mentor or a guide, whatever you call it. You should start your life from there, so that he will be able to guide you step by step the way you want to go. He will be able to interpret the things before you even venture into the things, and he'll tell you that what may happen further. So this is fundamental thing that you should understand, that you need to have a mentor, have a guru, have a guide before venturing into your life or running after success or money. So this is first thing, that you have to have a wisdom from the sage or a wisdom from a mentor in the form of Lakshmi, first form, that is Mahalakshmi, and therefore it is called Mahalakshmi, because that will stay with you throughout your life if you actually practice and implement those things. Then the second form of Mahalakshmi has been mentioned. Once you have wisdom, then the second form automatically starts coming, and that is monetary form of Lakshmi, that is called Dhana Lakshmi. Now monetary form of Lakshmi gives you a lot of success. You know all about the kind of things that I am going to talk. You will be having a lot of monetary benefits. You will be having a good bank balance. You are going to have good car, good career, good bungalow, good lifestyle, everything will be good there. But if it comes before the first Bhrigu Suta, before the wisdom, then it might not stay with you, or it might even become a counterproductive thing for you, because money has its own power. If it is not channelized properly, it can go negative also. So people who are rich, they may go into wrong sides of the life, they may go into drugs, they may go into crimes, they may go into any other things. So if you have a wise man, and if you have a wisdom coming from somewhere, then you will not be guided to the negative side. Otherwise, for acquiring Dhana Lakshmi, people go for the wrong sides, wrong things also. but that money, when it comes, it destroys them only. It destroys them and their family and the people around them, and it becomes very, very destructive. So first step first, focus on the wealth of a wisdom. Second thing will automatically come, that will be monetary wealth or the wealth of money. Then the third wealth that has been explained is wealth of health, that is Dhanya Lakshmi. Dhanya Lakshmi means the Dhanya is food, grains, or the food that we have available in our home, that is called Dhanya in India. Now the Dhanya Lakshmi does not talk about Dhanya that is you have put, or the grains which you have put in your home only. It is telling that what you eat makes you healthy, and health is a wealth, because that Dhanya only is going to get into your body in later stage, and you will become healthy because of that or unhealthy because of that. So the kitchen is as important as your balance sheets or the books or the treasury or anything. So you should focus so much on kitchen, that what is going into your kitchen and what is coming to you when you are eating. Because I've seen that people, you might have also seen that people have acquired money throughout the time, and finally they go throughout their life, and in last 5 years or 10 years they give all that money to the doctors just to survive for a few more days. So that should not happen. Give a lot of time to your kitchen, understand what is going into your tummy, and understand what is going into your family's body, because that will only be considered as a wealth of health. And you know, health is wealth. We all know health is wealth, but we should focus that much on that also. So this is the third Lakshmi. Then the fourth kind of Lakshmi that has been mentioned in our scriptures, that is wealth of power or social power wealth, that is called Gaj Lakshmi. Gaj is elephant and Lakshmi is the power of elephant. So somebody who is highly elevated in this society used to travel earlier, who used to travel on elephant, that was a concept. So why he is highly elevated in this society? Because he has acquired a lot of power. No matter how intelligent you are, no matter how rich you are, no matter how wise you are, if you do not have social power, you'll be having always a grudge in the inside, that I'm not being that influenced. And there are many people who are very rich, but they have no influence in the society. Now that kind of life should not be there, because if you do not influence the people around you, if you have not if you don't have that kind of capability to influence people around you, then that may really go wrong sometimes in your life, and you will always be frustrated. So focus a lot in social activities. How you acquire Gajalakshmi? By being more active in the society, by sharing power of wisdom, by sharing the wealth of health, by sharing the wealth of knowledge, by sharing the monetary wealth that you have with them. So you have to share a little more time, resources and efforts with the society, and society gives you that elevated stature. If you have the first three Lakshmis with you, that is wealth of wisdom, wealth of money and wealth of health, then the fourth wealth that you should focus upon. Then the fifth wealth that we talk of is wealth of kids or the family, that is Santan Lakshmi. The wealth of kids is something that is extremely important. If you do not have family, if you do not have Santan Lakshmi, that is a proper family, you are not supporting them, you are not giving enough time to them. I have seen many corporate guys, many political people, many people from the bureaucracies here in India who do not spend enough time with their family, and this is very wrong. Because if you don't do that, I myself have suffered from this, that if you do not spend enough time on your health and your family, then you have a lot of trouble from this side, because they'll be neglected and they'll go on their own, and they may do something that will hamper the entire thing of your life. So you should spend a lot of time with your family and money and kids, because they are the people who are going to help you in your bedtime, when you are finishing all your professional life, and at the age of 50s or 60s or 70s, they'll be the people who are going to stay with you. But they'll only be staying with you, or they'll only be able to help you when you have actually helped them in the initial years of their life. This is called Santan Lakshmi. Now the next part is wealth of courage, that is Veera Lakshmi. Veera Lakshmi is about courage that you have from the inside. you should be able to take bold decisions, some audacious decisions, something that is beyond, that is pushing your limits, that is going beyond your limits. So that courage comes only when you have first few Lakshmis which we have mentioned with you. Because if you do not have these first 5 Lakshmis with you, you will not be courageous, because you should have a lot of wisdom, you should have lots of health, you should have a strong body, you should have a strong mind, you should have social status. Then you will be having a courage that you can take some bold decision. If you are investing say 10 lakh or 1 million rupees in some cases, then you will be able to take better, more decision. You will be able to take a decision to invest more. You will be able to go beyond the limits. You will be able to open up new offices. You will be able to try for the new things which you don't know about, provided you have the support system. That support system is built only when you have the first 5 Lakshmis or first 5 things in your life. We all should try comprehensively to achieve all these things, and if we live a balanced life, and therefore this concept is there of 8 types of Lakshmis or 8 forms of Lakshmis, because the scriptures that where these people have these things have been mentioned, they tell you to spend a life which is balanced, because true excellence comes out of balance only. Then the 7th form of Lakshmi has been mentioned, that is called wealth of victory, Vijaya Lakshmi or Jaya Lakshmi. Wealth of victory. Victory comes when you are courageous. Victory comes when you have support from your family, support from your society, your health is supporting, your mind is supporting, your finances are supporting. You have somebody who says, no, this is all correct, and you can jump off. So that wisdom is there. So then the victory comes. Victory does not come by itself. You may have 10 good things, but one thing that you are lacking may cause a failure to you. But here, if you have rest of the things supporting you, your victory becomes sure. So courage is important, but before courage, all these 5 Lakshmis are important. After courage, when you have all the first 5 Lakshmis and the 6th, courage is there, and if you try to win, you will win. That is for sure, because you have all the support from all the dimensions of your life. That is called wealth of victory. Then the 8th number point Lakshmi, or the 8th form of Lakshmi is there, which is called wealth of knowledge. Knowledge is the power that you all know. Now that has been mentioned in Indian scriptures since eons. So this is something very important. Knowledge has been considered at the 8th level. First few levels are there, but the knowledge is considered as the 8th power, or wealth of knowledge is considered the 8th most important wealth. Because if you do not have that kind of knowledge which makes you able to make precise decisions, which supports you to take big audacious decisions, then all the powers that you acquire will be having limitations. The more knowledgeable you are, the more powerful you are. So continuously acquire more and more knowledge about various things, so that you will be having the better growth, better success, more balanced life into all dimensions possible. Now, how to acquire knowledge? Be curious, because what happens when you have something and you don't open it up and don't get into the logics of the things, then you have the opportunity to acquire knowledge, but you don't actually acquire that knowledge. Okay, why? Because you feel, no, this is the job of somebody else, he should do it. Now when he should do it, you have the opportunity, but you don't do it. Say for example, if you have a car, now that car you are running, but you never know what happens in the engine, what happens in. Whenever you get time, whenever you have a chance, try to do something with your car to understand it. Don't open it up, but you can actually sit with your mechanics, and when they are opening up your car, you should be a little curious about it, so that when you are running it, you are actually knowledgeable enough. Same with computers, same with businesses. You have a lot of team of accountants and all, lawyers and CAs and everyone. But what happens when they are working on the files and you don't get into those curiosity things, then that won't work for you. So the power of knowledge is spreaded everywhere. Try to acquire as much as you can. Open up your mind so that you will be able to make precise decisions in your life. Therefore it is called Vidya Dhanam Sarvadhanam Pradhanam. Vidya का धन सबसे बड़ा धन होता है. Because this is in English that power of wisdom is the biggest power of all. Because power of knowledge is the biggest power of all. Because wisdom's fuel is there in the form of knowledge. Wealth of wisdom that you took from a guru was a borrowed wealth. But when you have this 8th type of wealth of knowledge, then all the things acquired together will become your own wisdom. And therefore it is called Vidya Dhanam Sarvadhanam Pradhanam. So you should acquire these all 8 types of power, 8 types of wealth in your life, so that you will be able to live a holistic, balanced life. That is what the message from this video I want to convey you. Because once we have understood it, we will not be having that corrupt society, we will not be having that unidimensional society, single unidimensional society which is going in one direction and no one is focused what to do. We will not be having so many breaks in marriages, so many divorces, so many problems with our kids. Once we understand that this is how Lakshmi should be defined in the 8 Swarups of Lakshmi, we will be having 99% of our problems resolved in one go. This is the message from this video. I hope it helps. Thank you. If you like our video, you can subscribe our channel and you can push the bell icon so that you get the notification of our other videos also. And I hope that this channel will help you to understand health and wealth in the better form, and will be able to help you and will be able to help the entire society to interpret the things in the better form. Thank you.